Good morning, it's 7:54. I already did my good morning bullshit on social media. Confronted Ashley because I know she's gotta know something about Amanda blocking me, and of course, bitch doesn't know anything. And then Amanda unfriended Mom on Facebook. So, yeah, she wants to be a petty little bitch. I'm just gonna allow her to be a petty little bitch.
That's when you go on Facebook and say, you know, petty little bitches are always going to be petty little bitches because petty little bitches don't know how to change.
Like, for real, she's the one who told me not to show up to the hospital. So I didn't, and neither did our mom. So she can get the fuck over it. And she also needs to understand, like, I have better things to do with my life instead of fucking dealing with her bullshit. So, she got a problem with that. That's her own fault. Both girls are awake. I got some clothes here to take upstairs to get ready. Almost time to take the other two kittens outside because I'm tired of the shit and the smell. So when it warms up enough, they're going outside. They shit on my slippers again, so I have to wash my slippers, and now I have nothing to wear upstairs, so I have to watch my footing. So yeah, that's great. I have my 39-week OB at 10:15. We're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna get Ziva's breakfast ready. I'm gonna eat breakfast. We're gonna chill with my dad, and Caleb's gonna take them around. I don't remember what time he's...
9:30.
Yeah, that. And I'll even tell Sarah, if you want to bathe them, go ahead. Like, I don't care. So... But before I go down, or before we go up, I am going to start that load of laundry. That way Caleb has some clean clothes, because he was just in a bitchy fucking mood, yeeting things across the room to find some clothes. So, yeah. I have to make sure he's got some clean clothes, too. Apparently, I'm not doing a very good wifey job doing that. Amongst of the other things I'm not doing anything good at, like keeping my relationship with my sister good. So, yeah. That's the update. I'll catch you guys when we're upstairs. 8:52, brought the girls up here. They are all dressed, ready to go. Both fed breakfast. Ziva had cinnamon toast crunch waffles and had baby food. Is chewing on a teething stick and milk. Ziva also has milk. I have juice. So yeah, I'm changing my entire outfit besides my bra. Laundry is going, Carl's out. And yeah, this is the 39-week bump update. I really don't know how tomorrow's gonna go, or today's gonna go. I have a feeling they might induce me 5 days to my due date, so I don't know. Caleb is on his way to take the girls over to Sarah and Henry's. He got everything besides Jalen's car seat in the car, just in case. Here's my outfit for the day. Okay, so I didn't really get the chance to eat breakfast, mainly because I just didn't like the texture of the waffles, so I'm having some garlic bread. I know it's weird, and then I'm drinking some Hawaiian fruit punch. Okay, y'all, we just got to the hospital. Everything is in the car and is with Sarah for the girls. We're hoping for induction today. If not, it's gonna be within the next few days anyways, so I don't know. Like, before we left, I was having, like, a lot of pressure in my vagina region, so I really don't know how today's gonna go. Who knows? He could go in, check my cervix, and be like, okay, you're 3 centimeters. or something like that. Like, I really don't know. I'll catch you guys when we are all checked in. We are all checked in, waiting to go. They decided to do a copy of our insurance card for this year, so that way all of us are covered, and, well, at least me. I'm pretty sure if Caleb gets sick or if the girls get sick, then they'll do theirs, but yeah, cross fingers. Like I said, I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're hoping for induction. If not, it's gonna happen within the next few days anyways. I'm due on Monday, quite literally due on Monday. So if they decide to keep me, it would not surprise me. But if they decide to send me home and then have me come back in like 2 days to see dilation or whatever, then okay. Everyone has been blowing up my phone today asking when, like, or if they think that I'm gonna be induced, and what's gonna happen, who all are you gonna have in the room. And to answer that, it's gonna be my parents and Caleb, no one else. I will be accepting visitors, even from Ashley and Amanda. I'm not going to be a bitch like that. So if they want to come up and see me, that's fine. And yeah, I will be setting ground rules on our newborn and everything. But I'll explain that in the car before we take off if we do not get induced today. Basically, a few ground rules is no kissing my baby because of RSV season. You can hold her if I'm around, and just be cautious because COVID is starting to become a thing again. You are going to put hand sanitizer in your hands before touching my kid. We're just excited. I'm over being pregnant.
Yep, that last month was pretty rough.
5 days to my due date. Holy crap.
And then pharmacy,
Walmart.
Perfect. Okay, he'll be in as soon as he can, okay?
Alrighty, thank you. I'm nervous.
Hopefully the next time I see you, you have a baby.
It could be today. You could wander down to the labor and delivery room and I'll be there.
I don't wander down that way too much, but yeah. Alright guys, see ya.
Thank you. So, to do a membrane sweep is basically when he starts separating through like a Q-tip or something, just like easily like...
Oh shit.
Well, basically he just swaps it, and when he swaps it, it starts separating. I don't remember what he said specifically, but it separates it. And then I heard people going into labor that same day when they do that, or a couple days afterwards. I hear it doesn't hurt, but it's very uncomfortable. I mean, I guess we just see what happens, but I don't know. I know we're hoping for induction. I know we're hoping for induction and everything, but at the same time, we have so much cleaning to do before we bring her home. I gotta move my snacks from my snack drawer and make that her specific area. We gotta bring the bassinet downstairs. We have to...
Where do you want to put that in the room?
It's gonna be near me because I'm gonna be the one
Probably that
getting up.
outside wall at the dresser, in between the dressers.
I'm gonna be getting up with her most of the time anyways, so yeah, near me would be better. Like, we have a lot of like last minute things, so there's like a lot of pros and cons here. Like, yeah, pro, no longer pregnant and you don't have to go to work. Con, you miss work, you miss out on money, and there's still a lot of stuff that we need to do at home before she's born. And we won't be able to do that if we get induced. Pro, we stay in a warm place, get good food afterwards, and meet our baby girl. Con, you get to hear me be in pain, and I know that you don't like hearing me in pain. I know it bugs the crap out of you. So I don't know. A lot is pointing towards possible induction. But at the same time, it's not, because my body has plenty of time to try and do this on its own. So I don't know what he's gonna do. It literally all depends. He could say, okay, you're dilating, I can keep you, or you're not quite dilating, but it is starting to open. And we'll check again in a couple of days. Like, come in the 18th, or tomorrow, or the 19th, or the 20th, or whatever. Or come in the day of your due date, and then we'll just go from there. Like, I don't know. I know both of us are extremely nervous, so. Fuck, bro. I think Dr. Wong is almost in here. I don't know what's going on. I'm confuzzled. So.
Hi.
Hi.
We're getting close.
Yeah, we are.
My nurse was saying you're having some contractions.
Yeah.
When did that start up?
When did they?
A couple nights ago.
Okay.
Yeah, they've been very sporadic, and then some of them get really close together, and the pain is like a 6 or a 7.
Okay.
And then they are back to being sporadic, so.
Okay.
But I've written down all the times.
Sure.
I've been writing down how much
Any
pain.
leakage of fluid?
No,
Any bleeding?
No.
And is she moving?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I don't know when we'll end up having this kiddo. We're gonna check you today, obviously, because you partly because you want to, but partly because I need to actually as well. And we'll see when we end up having this kiddo. I was looking back. Where is that? I was looking back. Last pregnancy, you were 38 weeks and 4 days, so you are past that already. So I don't know when you're gonna have this kiddo. One thing I can do if I check your cervix is I can strip your membranes. So it can irritate things a little bit more and potentially help you along if you want to.
What would that?
Yeah, it's a little bit more of an uncomfortable cervical exam. So what I do is, instead of just checking your cervix, if it's open, which I know it's open, I suspect. What I'll do is I'll put my finger into your uterus a little bit further, and what I do is I kind of run my finger kind of like this on the inside of your uterus, and I kind of separate the amniotic sac away from the uterus wall and irritate it. Okay. I can do that, or I can just check you.
I mean, if you're not far enough along, you might as well. The girls are already at my mom's. All their stuff's over there. The car seat's in the trunk.
You guys are ready.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be at work and her going to labor and then have to
Yes.
scramble to grab everything, so.
Yeah, you made a good point.
I don't think we're gonna do it, mainly just because
You'd rather sit here and suffer for a few more days?
a few more days of suffering is a lot better than him separating. Ow! That doesn't even sound comfortable. No.
Okay, then I'll just check your cervix, okay? We'll get a figure what your cervix is, and then go from there, okay? Now let's do our normal measurements first, okay?
Yeah.
Let's see how the beach ball looks today.
Oh, quiet, Caleb.
How's your appetite been lately? You been eating?
Yeah.
Constantly.
Constantly.
Oh, it's cold.
Sorry. Good. You're measuring 35 centimeters. That's not bad. Take this.
Well, at least she's not breached. Oh,
her heartbeat's right there also, so it's confusing it. 130 beats per minute. Have you had any swelling at all lately?
Lots.
She has.
Yeah, her ankles seem to be swollen a lot lately.
Yeah, they're a little bit more than they normally are. You have some trace edema. Okay. What I'm gonna do is step out. I'm gonna let you get undress your waist down. Sheet to cover your waist with.
I know the drill.
I know you do.
I'll be right back in about 30 seconds.
A part of me is like wanting to have this baby in the next couple days, but at the same time, I'm just...
Yeah, you never ready to go through that.
Yeah.
I get you. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay.
For a second, I thought it was going to be right in here.
I don't want to.
You need to. Are you sure you don't want to do the membrane suit?
You
He
do
said it's a
realize
little
how
bit-
he...
Yeah, he just goes, so baby, he checks your cervix and all he'd do is just go in a little more and then just move his finger around. So he's just going to do like you said with the Q-tip, with his finger. He's just going to move it around the outside to kind of help spread it out. That's like when you're scooping ice cream, you want to go from the outside of the bowl first, right? And you go around the outside and it makes it easier to scoop, right? Same thing.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Don't you want her today?
Today, yeah.
Then you need to have her today.
Caleb.
Have him do a little.
What about me? It
It
hurts.
sounded like you were moaning. You're gonna need to scoop back a little more, don't forget that. I don't think that's what he meant by cut.
Okay, I'll catch you guys in a little bit.
Ready?
Yeah, I suppose.
You suppose. You'll get through that. This is Jaden.
Yeah, hello.
We'll have you lay on down.
Oh, love this part.
I know you do. Just breathe. We'll do it really quickly and then we'll be done. Okay? Relax your knees out to the side. Feel my touch. Cool, 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 cool.
You're good.
Your cervix is fingertip. Okay? So I can not 100% get my whole entire one finger through it. Okay? But the head is low. Okay? I have to go. The head is right here, here, and I go all the way back here to get to your cervix. Okay? And so, yeah. We'll see how things are gonna go. So I could have shook remembered you if I wanted to. Okay. So we're good, kid.
Okay.
What
would you... Yeah. What are the next steps from here?
You have two options at this point in time, okay? You've gone into labor with your previous girl, so I think you will go into labor. You have two options though. We can give you one more week and then see you back next week, and if you haven't had a baby by then, schedule you for an induction. Or I can go ahead and schedule you for an induction somewhere from now. What's the risk of induction? The risk of induction is I give you medications that
What do you think, in your personal opinion, would be...
Since I'm delirious kid, I would tell you, wait till next week. If you haven't had a kid by next week, then we schedule you for a date. We deliver you. Okay? So that's what we'll do. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
I just want to do what's best for her.
I think you'll go in labor. You've done it before. I'm not worried. And I think you'll do it next week. And if you haven't, then we'll schedule you with a date. So what I will ask you guys is make an appointment next week. And if we get close to that date and you haven't had your kiddo, I want you guys to think about what day works for you to have a kiddo. And then we'll plan it with my other
Well,
book.
let's see. 5 days from now is our due date, so...
Try and schedule it for her due date then.
Today is
22nd?
Wednesday.
It would be Monday.
Yeah, you just go to Monday. That's fine.
Okay, right before we leave, I'll stop.
And then we'll go from there. Okay?
Okay,
Sounds good.
Thank
I'll
you.
talk to you later.
And then I'll meet you at the car so that we'll
Thank you. Okay, so we are out and about again, going to one of the churches for some extra financial help. Sarah and Henry have the girls for the night, thanks to Fuckhead over here. And, yeah, just to basically do a rundown of my appointment for y'all. I asked him what his professional opinion would be, because I'm fingertip, I don't even want to say I'm even dilated, but yeah, my cervix was open that much. Her head is low, so like she's there, she is ready to go, but my cervix is just like not wanting to cooperate, so, which is a little concerning for me. But at the same time, Dr. Wong doesn't seem too concerned about it, because I went into labor with the other two. Well, technically I didn't, but technically I did. It's hard to explain. Like, I lost my mucus plug with both of my kids, and I haven't really lost my mucus plug with this one. Like, I've had a little bit of that clear substancey thing, but I haven't had, like, I haven't lost the majority of it yet, and that's what really kickstarts labor. And he's like, with her being low and the fact that your cervix is just not wanting to cooperate, I wouldn't even be able to do that membrane thing even if I wanted to, which, like I said, is a little concerning for the mom, not really for the dad, but for the mom. And it did hurt with how much, like, with how low she is. It was just very uncomfortable. Like, a lot more uncomfortable than I'm used to a cervix check being. And, like, I wasn't relaxed at all, which also didn't help a thing. Like, I don't know. But that's basically the rundown of that situation. He'll probably induce me on my due date. I went ahead and made my 40-week OB appointment for Monday, my due date. And we will most likely, if I haven't had baby before then, he'll most likely induce me that day. If we did have baby before then we don't have to worry about it. So yeah, but we are here at one of the churches.
Are you gonna come in with me?
Yes. Hang on, give me a second so that way I can just finish up this clip. Everything is good, though. My dad seems to be in a decent mood. Like, I'm okay with Sarah and Henry hanging on to the girls tonight. It's just the fact that a part of me didn't want them to, because I don't really like being away from them. But we also have a lot to do before Jay is born. But here's the thing, though. All the diaper bags and stuff that Sarah would need for the girls is already at her house. So, like, we don't have to worry about missing anything for the girls, because Sarah will let us know if anything is needed. So, like, that's not concerning. And we have the car seat in the trunk. We got our hospital bags in the trunk as well, ready to go for Jalen. So we were hoping for an induction, but it's fine. But yeah, we're gonna handle this situation, and then I'll catch you guys in a minute after we are done. Caleb and I are fighting. Caleb's at work because fucking Dave told him to come in. And now Boo Boo's here rolling cigarettes. So yeah. Also, I don't get to have the food that